Okay, welcome back to Happy Chapai or with Happy Chapai. So today I'm going to talk about something spiritual and starseeds and ways where we can point out or what starseeds have that most people won't have. There's things that they will have. You'll see things about shape or types of the fingers, toes, feet, just different characteristics, lines that they will have on their hands, which is the main one I'm going to talk about here. M's. So there's an M. And starseeds will have these on their hands. And what you'll find is you could have two of them. They also could meet up. And it's not, what way I put it, an M. That's where I was going. Kind of got lost there. It's not an M. Turn it up the way. It's W. W. And what it means is you're a watcher. So what you'll find about me is I like to observe and watch and do things out of the norm that will make changes that people won't see. So where people would normally do things and everything just fits into place, I'll be the one that will stand out by doing something that will be totally different and unusual or disturb their way of happening because they've been held by a curse of happenings and everything's rolled off a negative. So the majority of happenings that goes on is negative happenings, dark side. And if you know anything about ancient, let's go into the Egyptian side of things, or gods. Well, we're not going to go into it, but if you look into that area, you're getting a better understanding of the curses and why all this has been happening and what watchers are here for. Well, we're here to observe and to disturb all that, to interfere with it, and change paths, change sequences that they've already put in place by disturbing it with the truth. So, what we do is watch and observe, and when we're interacting, then we can bring that truth to their bullshit basically, the darkness, which is not true, where everything's all seen for the person on the surface so they can get a wee quick fix or quick high. And what we are here for is to rectify that, to make that change. And it's not liked. And that's why, if you're a star side, you will find that most people will be coming against you or your ways or trying to make you look like, oh, well, he's not right in the head or something like that. But you're the one that's actually sit back and observed everything, analysed everything, looked at what's right, what's wrong, and you are the one that's correct. It's everyone else just got lost in this darkness and doesn't want to be wrong. Nobody wants to be wrong. And so it's painful. But at the end of the day, you have to stand for your truth and why you're here. And that is to be a watcher and to bring out that truth. Uh, and if you do that, what you will see is that the universe works with you and will protect you in all different ways. And that power becomes you. you become part of that power, vice versa. It flows within you and around you, and it becomes you. So whenever you're that light shining through that darkness because you're disturbing it, and that's your job, that's your duty. It's a contract that you signed before you even came here, your soul contract. So if you've got it on your hands, or there's other signs like your index finger, if you look at your toes, that toe, the second toe would be longer than all other toes, and things like that there. You'll start seeing that you're a starseed. Now there's different variations, but your duty will be to do what you've been doing and not be concerned about everyone else. To not, obviously it's going to be hard, and you're going to feel everything. You're going to feel everything. You're going to feel what all them people are feeling, and you're also going to feel the pushing and neglect and everything that they do to you as well. You're going to feel it all. But understand that there's more people like you out there, and they're there to support you. And a lot of them's coming out now online with their own platforms. So be aware of that, and don't be afraid to dive in and understand who you are, and understand that why you're here. And that change is happening right now. It's near come to, well, I believe it's come to an end. This is the month of it all, especially at the end of this month. It all should be embracing upon people that we're not just part of them. We're on the good side, that they've been rolling in the dark side all along, and that we're here only to show them. We're not here to hurt them or harm them like they've done to us. We're here to show them what is the best way so you can be happy in life. And that's what we're here to do. And any aggression that they seem to want to bring upon you, or it's going to all fall back on them, especially now we're at that moment in time, the peak moment, where they've got to the top and it's about to go downhill. But at the same time, we've reached to the top and we're sitting there on the throne of happiness because the world's making that change, that flip around, that cycle. Many forms or ways you could put it and look at it. But everything's coming to a turnaround where that darkness is falling, and it knows it, and the people know it, and it's hard for them, and all they're learning is everything that we learned along the way, and it will be hard, but they've got to understand it. It's all about looking within, and to anyone that is looking from the dark side, because I know there's been a few watching my videos, and I'm not trying to tell you I know it all and all. I'm just telling you I'm a watcher, and that's what I was brought here to do. Watch you, observe you, and correct you. No matter if you think you're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. You're wrong if you're following the dark side, and that's just it. You're wrong. And the only way to go out of that is follow the light, and that comes from within, and being honest and caring and loving and loyal, not being vindictive, backstabbing, trying to put other people down. That's the dark side, and that's gone. It's gone. And now, because the Watchers have done so much work together, there's going to be a brighter side to everything, and it's coming. So if you're finding it hard, just go out there, see someone else's platform, and understand that, or just understand them, that they've been on the same path too, and that it will help you. It'll help lift you up and understand that, oh, well, even though it's been so hard for you all this time, You've done great things. You mightn't see it, but you have. You've done great things. And it will reflect back in the people now. They will start to see it. They might not like you for it, but that's their issue. If they don't like you or don't understand it, it's because they're stuck in the dark still. And for them to stay in the dark will be massive problems for them. Where you can move on and your life will change even better now. All that you had to deal with, they're going to have to deal with that now. You're going to see the light and the grace of God. Peace and love with you all.